Hello again! More trailer reactions. Woo! I'm getting a little tired. But I hope you're good. I'm tentative about this because I have no idea what it's about. No idea. The only thing I know about this trailer is that it stars Mark Wahlberg, and it's for Paramount. I don't know who this guy is. Chiwetel Ejiofor. I've never heard of him. This already has 1 million views. It came out a few days ago. So I hope this goes well. Again, I know nothing about this. Let's make this all the way up. And let's go.
You are an infinite.
What does that mean? Did that say June 10th? That's next week. Nice sword.
Diagnosed with schizophrenia at 14. After carving the words, look inside into your chest with a box cutter. Look inside. By those words. Which one of these is yours?
He looks very familiar. What the hell?
You can skip the whatever the hell this is because none of that is mine.
Ooh, Equalizer. I do love Equalizer.
Was it yours? I don't know what you're talking about. Jesus! Every time you say, I don't know, this trigger, yes, please.
This actor looks very familiar.
Look, I don't know. Are you out of your mind?
Jesus.
Last chance, Evan. Is this yours?
Oh.
Hello, old friend.
What the fuck is happening? Oh. Whoa! What is this, a fast movie? Jesus. Oh my god. That, ooh, that wheel almost like clipped over the cop car. That was weird. We'll go over that.
This isn't your first life, Evan. You are an infinite.
Is this based off like a book? This feels very much like a book.
You've lived and died
That's a cool shot.
1,000 times.
Eternal reincarnation.
You're pretty. Who are you?
If you can remember who you were, you will understand who you can become.
Okay. Wow. I'm definitely intrigued, and this looks good, but I don't know what's going on. But it's good for like a first trailer sort of thing, you know what I mean? I want to look up the cast because, oh my god, the guy who seems like the villain with the scar and the beard with the gun, he looks so familiar. Infinite. There we go, 2021 film, okay. Oh, Dylan O'Brien's in it. Chris Evans! Chris Evans is in this? Sophie Cookson, I think is Tammy Ted. Wait a second. Oh, he was the guy from Doctor Strange. He was, oh my god. He was also in 12 Years a Slave. Oh my god. Oh my god, who did he play? He played, oh, I'm blanking on the name. Sorry if I pronounced your name terribly wrong, by the way. You're very cool. I really liked you in Doctor Strange, and I hope you appear in Doctor Strange, Multitude of Madness. I feel like it's going in a very different direction than what I initially thought would premiere as your villain role, but yay, you're here. Again, I'm okay. This seems fun. That looks like Kano from a little bit, not too much, from the Mortal Kombat movie. He just has like a very Kano sort of presence. Who is this guy? Kay Alexander and Johannes Hucker something? Toby Jones! Hey. Okay, this seems like a fun cast. I'm intrigued. And some of these shots are quite beautiful. I love wherever this is. This is gorgeous. This looks like where Thor and Loki in Thor Ragnarok said goodbye to their dad, Odin, before they met Hela for the first time. This is just really pretty. This seems like a book series. You know what I mean? This feels like a Max Rider. Was that the one where they're like bird, avian half-breeds that are hunted? I didn't read that book. I know a lot of people liked that book, and I meant to read that book, but then I like outgrew the genre, so I didn't. But I heard really good things about it. I think it's Max Rider. I don't know. I like this concept of, like, he'll get memories. Wow, he looks just like the villain from, or not the villain, but like the, I don't know if antagonist, I guess rival to Doctor Strange in the Doctor Strange movie. I'm blanking on his name. Was it like Modor? No, that sounds very Asgardian. I don't remember what his name was. He was very cool. He was the Ancient One's, like, protege, but then, like, kind of turned on the Ancient One when he found out that she was using chaos magic. Spoilers. Or not chaos magic. That's Wanda. She was using, like, dark magic to keep herself young. And then he felt really betrayed by that because all of her teachers were like, don't do it. And then she did. But she did it for, like, good. It was very morally gray. And he was a very black and white character. So I'm excited to see him here. And again, this also gives me, like, Camp Half-Blood Percy Jackson vibes, because it's, like, diagnosed with schizophrenia at 17. Oh, it's because you're infinite. Like, in Camp Half-Blood, everyone has ADHD or dyslexia because they're demigods, and they're, like, pre-programmed to, like, be combat ready and to read Greek and Latin and not, you know, English. So I feel like this is sort of, like, playing on the same motif. I like this scene a lot. I think it's interesting. That looks like the Darwin, like, anatomy thing. That's an Illuminati thing. This just looks like a bunch of math I don't understand. Can't tell what he's reading. Mark Wahlberg looks very good in this role. That doesn't look like an L. It looks like a Fook. It looks like an F. You know what I mean? Look. And then inside. But that looks like a... I guess he did write that one, like, insane, but it looks like I-N-S and then D-I-E. Which is not how you spell inside. That's insty. But, I can't tell if he, like, carved it while looking in the mirror, or carved it, like, looking down, or I don't know. It's very strange. But I'm interested. He also seems like, I don't mean to stereotype, but, you know, people with schizophrenia, you know, have their issues, and usually without medication, you know, it's hard to function. And, you know, you start to just dissociate between, like, what's real and what isn't. But Mark Wahlberg just seems to sort of be playing, like, a very Mark Wahlberg role. And I mean, maybe we just haven't seen enough of it yet. And obviously he doesn't have schizophrenia. He's just, like, having these, like, flashbacks of his, like, previous lives. So, like, it's obviously a misdiagnosis, but, like, I don't know. For someone who's, like, had all these classifications and looks like possibly he's been, like, locked up, or, you know, has been in and out of, like, mental institutions when you have schizophrenia unless properly medicated. Like, it just seems, he's so normal looking, and not normal looking. I mean, it's true, he just looks like a person. But, so I don't really buy it that he, you know, has these issues. I mean, obviously, when he's holding the thing, he, like, realizes, it dawns on him, like, oh my god, I am seeing shit. And he looks like he's just frustrated. He's probably been asked that, like, 1,000,000 times. I don't blame him. Also, I guess he seems to be someone who's, like, documented all these sightings, wants one of these infinite people for himself, and, like, obviously these are artifacts that he's found, but, like, I'm curious to find out how he put all this together, what his goal is with an infinite, to, like, start to, like, get the secrets reincarnation, and then, you know, I think his actions here are a little extreme, but I'm, like, you know, he's probably been after this for a while. I think that was a good reaction. I'm surprised he didn't, like, get out of the chair in some way. He just sort of flinched. Also, I guess he just assumes, like, if I do accidentally pull the trigger, he'll just reincarnate himself somehow. So I can just find him again in the next life. But he doesn't technically have a next life. But I guess, like, once he's dead, he can experiment on the body. So maybe he'd find out the answer. But what if he doesn't? It's just, like, I know it's, like, a threatening tactic. And, like, I guess he thinks that, like, trauma will trigger it. But and maybe the gun isn't loaded. But it just seems reckless. Like, maybe somehow he took it out. But it seems like it's still in there. I'm a little worried. One, Mark Wahlberg maybe isn't the right role, because it seems like later he's gonna have this katana, and, you know, with the whole Ghost in the Shell thing where, like, the character was whitewashed by casting Scarlett Johansson, and also that movie just wasn't really good overall, so, like, Scarlett Johansson didn't really help the movie. But I think the movie already had problems without that. But it seems like this could be played by someone of not white descent, you know? It just seems like, oh, he can be anything. Like, I don't know. This almost seems also kind of like Assassin's Creed-y, but, like, that movie didn't do well. And that franchise is interesting. But I hope they have to be very careful. They have to be very careful with how they cheat or line. Like, he just sort of seemed like he was like some Nordic, like the way his like tribal markings in that brief flashback. They looked almost like Nordic tribal. Like it gave me a lot of, what do you call it? God of War vibes. Well, here he looks like a caveman because that's like a piercing. But there's something like here. There's something about his markings, or I don't know. But then he has this weird top knot. I don't know. I'm intrigued, but I'm a little concerned. So we'll see how that goes. Also, have you met him before? This girl's really pretty. How did you get in a car so quickly to chase? Or maybe they just cut the shots differently, but like, he seemed to quickly get into a vehicle. See, I think maybe they're trying to make it look like it just skimmed the police car, but the wheel, as it like goes over this cop car, almost looks like it clips or it just misses it, but then the police car in front isn't damaged. So, I mean, obviously this is like a CGI shot, but it just seems weird. It seems like a small, like, little editing thing. I don't know. This place is gorgeous. It's very Xavier's Institute for Gifted Youngsters, Lara Croft Mansion. I had another one in my head and I can't remember it, but you know, Batman, Wayne place. Okay, so this seems to be, is this the good guys? I don't know. This seems more like the evil guy's library, because he seems to be in like collecting things. I wonder where his scar's from. Was he an infinite but then forgot, so maybe he got like brain surgery to figure it out? This car is crazy. I like her hair. I don't really know what's going on. Again, so I guess this is supposed to be more of like a teaser trailer than anything, but like, I don't get what the mission is. Just to like hide, stop this guy. What are all these things? That's Sophie Powell, Timmer Ivanov, Gerardo Arellano, Jared Hoyer. I wonder if there's like a reference in here somewhere. That's in another language. That's also in another language. But again, it seems like he's gotten all these samples. So how has he not found the answer yet? This is a pretty cool shot. This reminds me a lot of Guardians of the Galaxy, where they're like almost getting torn apart by the Power Stone? One of the Infinity Stones that they're trying to get from Ronan, the accuser. This is a cool shot. She has a nice butt. This is, again, is beautiful. We saw that in the quick tease. I don't know where he's like biking to, so that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Who is this? Oh, that must be the Mark guy. I can't tell if that's Wahlberg or not, but like, are they trying to figure out how to stop the reincarnation or to like protect themselves, or I don't know. I'm curious. I really like this girl's smile. She has a cute little like smirk. She's like, yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. You finally understand. She's very pretty. This seems to have a lot of like fast inspired shots, like with a lot of cars, also kind of James Bondy with like the lavish looks and the tech and like an evil villain. I'm intrigued, but I feel like nothing's like wowing me super yet. Just wanted to go back a little bit. This shot looks very CGI. Could you not just go to a cold place and have him warmed up? Okay, so that's just an Asian person. That's not like him being Asian. That's good. Guess that's him as a child remembering that he had schizophrenia. I don't know. Or maybe he had a son. And see, he's holding the sword again, and I'm like, oh, please don't be like a ninja. Don't be a white samurai. We don't need that. I would have gone for like the slingshot thing, or, you know, just stick to a gun. I'm definitely intrigued. I hope this goes well. Again, it's, I don't know. There's something about these trailers I've been watching recently that haven't been like super wow factor. I watched, what did I watch? It's so unwowing that like I forgot. Oh, there was the Tomorrow War, Jungle Cruise, and now this. I'm just sort of like, I've kind of seen this before. I kind of like the new ideas, but I don't think it's not grabbing me yet. I need more of the plot. I do like these teases, but I need another trailer. What did you guys think? Let me know down below. Like and subscribe if you want more. I'd really appreciate any of your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye-bye.